Hey there, welcome to day 1164 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world. Just got done with the day 6 of the 7th 30-plus day Get Up and Go challenge. We talked about one of my favorite tools, and that is the 7 whys. Going 7 whys deep to really be honest with yourself and figure out why it is that you want something that you say that you want. This is an especially powerful tool on things that we've been telling ourselves we want for a very long time. Have you ever said, oh, I want this or I want that. I want a new job. I want a new car. I want a new significant other. I want a new dress. I want a new anything, yet you still don't have it. Well, there's a reason why. There's probably reasons why we don't have it or we haven't gone after that thing that we say that we want, especially if we're commiserating about it a lot and wishing and hoping and thinking it will just fall into our lap. Very few things fall into our lap until we decide and understand why we want them. And this tool, learned from Dean Graziosi last January, not this one, but the year ago, 2020, before the pandemic or anything, to ask a series of 7 why questions. And I can't remember who he said he learned it from. He learned it from someone as well. Maybe it was in one of his mastermind groups that he is a part of. But I tried it on and I found that it was true. Something happens when you go. And like Dean, I've done the 5 whys for a long, long time. I can't remember how many years I've been asking myself a series of 5 why questions whenever I want to do something or create it in my life, especially those things that I've been telling myself I want for a long time. And this will really clarify for me, do I really want it? Am I willing to do what it takes to get that thing? Or should I just stop thinking about it and spend my energy creating something else that I want in my life? So for some reason, that the 2 additional whys just really gets down to the core values of what's important to us. And we can use that then, all of the whys that we come up with, to motivate ourselves, to keep us moving toward the thing that we want on those days when we find that what we did didn't work, or on those days that we find that we're not really sure we want to put forth the effort to create and get the thing that we say that we want. But we can learn to be more consistent and more truthful with ourselves and with our word. And we don't commit to things then if we really don't want to do them. It's just a great way to get to know ourselves better and to get better results out of ourselves than we normally do. I don't know about you, but I'm really good at making up reasons why I can't do something, why I haven't done it yet, why it's not for me, why it's for other people and not for me, yada, 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 ad nauseum. And I know as I'm saying them, normally just in my head and not out loud, that they're absolutely ridiculous and they're just excuses for me not taking action in the direction that I want to go. So we talked about that for the Get Up and Go challenge. Today, we learned in our Do One Thing Every Day that centers you that we all are temple builders. What the heck does that mean? Well, each and every one of us have our own temple. Our body is our temple. How do we treat that? And so today we learned and we talked about, oh, why don't I have a magnifying glass? Oh, it's in my lap. Every man is the builder of a temple called his body or her body or whatever body. So said by Henry David Thoreau, and we just are sharing how we care for our body and our temple today. Our Supersize Your Business Challenge was all about teaching old dogs new tricks. And I suppose Goofy's got to be at least 50 or so now, right? I don't remember when the Goofy cartoons came out, but I do remember Goofy as a child. And Goofy, from the Disney's Goofy fame, is an old dog. Now, Goofy probably is one that it can't learn new tricks. He doesn't tend to learn very many new tricks in his cartoons and in the shows that he's played in. But I absolutely positively believe that this is a nonsense idiom, a nonsense proverb. It came from animal husbandry back in the early 1500s, and then became one of the most popular English sayings or proverbs or phrases by the early mid 1500s, and it's been popular ever since. Well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't do this. You can't do that. Just excuses, right? Excuses and things we tell ourselves to think, oh, I'm too old and set in my ways. I'm too this. I'm too that. No, we're only what we decide we're going to be. If we decide we want to learn something, there's nothing that can stop us from learning, growing, becoming whatever it is that we want. The only thing that can stop us is ourselves, right? We could just decide we don't want that, and that'll stop us immediately. But if we want something, if we want to learn something, whether it's, no matter what it is, no matter how old we are, we have the capacity and the brain capacity and the ability to learn that, to study and figure it out. We can figure anything out if we want to. I honestly believe that anybody can learn anything that they want to, that they decide they want to learn, that they decide they want to figure out, that they decide they want to do. You know, I can think I want to be 6 feet tall, but the truth is I'm 5'1.5". I am never going to be 6 feet tall. So why would I ever want to be 6 feet tall or want to be taller? I wouldn't. It would be a silly waste of time and energy. But I do want to increase my communication skills and my confidence this year. So those are things I absolutely positively can learn and practice and do and improve and study and have coaches and everything else on to make a quantum leap in terms of improving those areas and aspects of my life. Why? Because improving those 2 areas will improve every other area and aspect of my life. If I'm more confident, I make better choices with respect to what I eat, when I sleep, what I drink, what I consume for food and supplements and things. If I am more confident, I will make better business decisions. I will choose better relationships. It will positively impact every area and aspect of my life. Same is true of communication skills. If I increase and improve my communication skills, and not just my listening, but also my way of delivering messages and stories and communicating with other people so that they understand it. Communication only works if the message that I'm trying to deliver with the intent and the feeling behind it is received in that same or similar way by the person that I'm communicating with. If it doesn't, if there's a breakdown anywhere in that process, which it's super easy to break down, then the message might not get through. And if the message doesn't get through, then the results that I would like to see from that and the other person would like to see from that, chances of that happening are slim to none. So those are the things I'm working on right now. Yesterday was a really discombobulated day. Messed with my whole daily routine, and I know I've got a couple weeks of that coming up with traveling and things. And so yesterday was a quick reminder that, all right, I need to put things in place to handle while I'm traveling the things that and the routines and the rituals that are important to me to keep me moving in the direction I want to go. I don't want to have a 2-week gap of the things I feel good about doing every single day. So how am I going to fill that gap? How am I going to make sure that there isn't a gap in what makes me feel good in my day, in my morning routine, and my daily routine, and what I'm actually doing, even though I'm on the road and traveling. So it'll be interesting. I do need to come up with a couple of strategies for that. That is it. That's our share or my journal for today. If I can help you in any way, ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I want to invite you to join us on this final 30 plus free day Get Up and Go challenge. If you want a framework, if you want guaranteed results better after any change or challenge you face going forward in your life, hop on and join us in this challenge. It's not too late. We're still in the beginning foundational stages, and you can always go back and listen to the videos. They're only about 10 minutes or less every single day, and you can just listen to those, get the tool, get the objective, and get the foundation in place so that as we in the next couple of days hop into the framework that we're going to install in our subconscious to guarantee we get better results, you can be a part of that as well. All right, have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.